It's been 50 years since the War of the Wilds, and still nothing grows on the Kindlelands. The exact day the flora of the world stood up and ravaged the cities of the Graynor Peninsula is lost to the ages. After the Great Fire tore its way from west to east, turning the land barren and fallow, the otherworldly patrons, the guides, and the great cities of the Kindlelands worked together in their own way to bring a kind of peace to a war-torn people. It is a gentle, delicate balance, and something or someone threatens it. Welcome to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I'll be your GM. Today we continue the action from the last episode. Our heroes are not 100% about themselves, with the enemies nearly at their door. Remember, the best way to support the show is to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/anotherpath. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
Cassie and I were having a discussion last night that I feel would make for adequate banter with you folks.
All right,
and even if not, I am curious about what y'all would think about this. I want to know who you would cast in a Muppet version of Hamilton.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not well versed enough in the Muppets to...
That's real good.
My one contribution, because this is all I can add to the conversation, is
Okay.
Snuffleupagus as Washington.
Yes. Okay, Cassie is standing right in front of me. Snuffy as Washington.
Yes.
I have a very good answer for one of these, at least, and that is that Hercules Mulligan is played by Animal.
Oh, absolutely.
Hercules is Animal. Of course Hercules is Animal.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that a lot of people would automatically cast Kermit and Miss Piggy, but let's be honest, we all just hate Miss Piggy. She's just the worst.
I think we should throw in, like, Bert.
I think Fozzie Bear should play Hamilton.
Fozzie is Hamilton. Okay, here's the thing.
And Kermit is Burr.
Kermit as
Burr.
No, Kermit plays King George.
No, the Swedish Chef is King George.
Oh, Swedish Chef is King George is actually correct.
You'll be bored.
The two guys in the balcony would share being King George.
Also very good. Damn.
Cassie just swapped Sam Eagle as King George.
Ooh.
No, that's too on the nose. I think Sam Eagle plays the farmer at the beginning.
Oh, Samuel.
Samuel Seabury. I think he plays that. And I also think that Rizzo the Rat plays Eliza.
Interesting. Now I'm looking at just a list of Muppet names, and I don't necessarily know all of these. I'm not sure what a Scooter is, but I think he's Lafayette.
He does talk quickly.
He is.
I could get behind that.
Yeah.
So
I could see that. Scooter is Lafayette.
I think Gonzo plays Angelica. I think Gonzo plays Angelica, and then Rizzo plays Eliza. Here's my question. So we're talking about the Muppet universe performing Hamilton, right?
Correct. A la Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, well, which in the Muppet verse, I think it is well established in the very meta Muppet of a Man's Song that Jim Parsons is actually a Muppet.
Yes.
So
he is a Muppet of a Man.
Yes. So Jim Parsons plays Peggy, right? We're running out of roles real quick.
Yeah.
If the Swedish
Who's
Chef...
the guy in the trash can?
That's Oscar.
That's Sesame Street.
Yeah, we are. I mean, look, we've already broken into Sesame Street with Snuffy.
Oh, that's true. We did start this. Yeah.
I don't know any Muppets, guys.
There is a very clear line between Sesame Street and Muppets. The only actual crossover is Kermit the Frog. Here's the real question. So, much in the same vein as Muppet Christmas Carol, we do have one human person within this whole mix-up. Who's the human?
Didn't we say Jim Parsons?
Jim Parsons? As well, we were running out of people, so I said he was Peggy. But I guess Jim Parsons could play Lafayette. Or at very least Thomas Jefferson. I would like to see Jim Parsons play Thomas Jefferson.
He'd be a pretty good TJ.
You see, here's the thing. I want to see at least, 10 minutes of that. I don't know if I want to commit to, 2.5 hours of that.
Well, that's why he only plays one of the roles. These roles aren't doubled. Because we have too many Muppets.
I think if
and
we
not enough
okay,
roles.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. If we have one human, I think it should definitely be Dule Hill. Ooh. I'm just throwing it out there.
Good pick.
But who does he play?
Dule as Burr. Dule Hill is Burr.
Dule Hill is
We're gonna knock Kermit out of the Burr spot? Bullshit.
We're gonna knock for Dule Hill. Dule Hill can have whatever role he wants.
Maybe they're they try a new thing where Dule Hill plays Act 1 Burr and Kermit plays Act 2 Burr.
There was a horrible accident.
I'm really sorry. Cassie came in and got really excited about Dule Hill as Burr. I may have never mentioned that my wife really, really likes Dule Hill.
The best.
Psych is real good.
Psych's
real good.
Where do we put in Beaker? Because that is very important.
Here's
is
how
he Mariah? Is Beaker Mariah Reynolds?
They have to be a pair.
I think Beaker follows the Swedish chef as King George around and carries his cloak. Like this,
or Bunsen has to do something as well.
Wait,
no. I got it.
Okay,
I got it. Beaker is James Reynolds. Because just imagine how great it would be of when that letter comes around and it's just that was my wife. You decided to meep.
And we're done. And we're done. Great session, boys.
Cool.
And then Bunsen can be Mariah.
The three of you sit on the floor in a daze. Loaf, Jeremiah, and Gale stand over you. Wyatt, the innkeeper, bodily holds the door closed as the three of you come to. Goliaths are here, and they're looking for you. You are in room 303 on the third floor of the inn. I want everybody to make me perception checks.
Can you remind us the name of the inn?
The inn out there.
The inn out there.
Right.
Yes. Right. We still hate you for that.
Perception's a 12.
Okay.
16.
10.
Okay. All right, Mordecai.
Yeah.
As you're coming to and looking around, your incredibly keen dog eyes because you're still a dog.
I already forgot.
You already forgot.
I already did.
As a dog, you look out the window and you, for like just half a second, see like a figure. Like it looks like a figure standing in the window, and it's gone just as soon as you see it.
Bow?
As the other two of you are coming to, let's see here, Zephyr. You've got your pants on your head. You're all like, you've still got your whatever you wear for underwear. You've got that on. You're decent, but you know, maybe you wish Gale wasn't seeing you like this. This isn't your best you.
What is going on?
Jackson, your cape and cloak are pulled up like over the wrong side of your head and around like a scarf.
Why is it so dark?
You're all tangled up. Make me a dex check to untangle yourself from your cape.
8.
You are now, you and Jeremiah are now tangled up in your cape.
Oh, why? Who are you? Oh!
Ah, damn it.
No, punch!
Stop it.
Get out!
Put your pants on, man. Come
My
on.
pants are on. I've got a...
Woof.
What's...
Woof.
Can you please stop, Mordecai?
What? Okay, I shift out of dog form.
Thank you.
What?
Gracious.
Can someone
so
please tell me
right.
what is happening?
There was something outside. I didn't quite get a
Wait,
good look
something
at it.
out... Wait.
And Wyatt chimes in. It's like, hey, I was actually kind of hoping y'all could tell me what was going on. I was able to get everybody else out, but they're here for you. So, can somebody please tell me why?
I put my pants on.
There's Goliaths out there, down there. Are they downstairs? Are they just waiting for us?
Yeah, I didn't even see them before. Like, I thought they were just really big farmers, and then they started talking, and, like, they let everybody else go, but they want you three. So, I told them I'd come and get you, and
How
now
many?
we're here, and they're wrecking shit downstairs, and I don't want to give you to them.
How
but,
many are there?
I don't know.
More than
Like,
3.
Significantly.
More than 10.
Probably.
More
No,
than
someone came in here.
679.
Okay, that's probably not.
Okay.
probably
That's a
not
good
that.
range to go by. So there's less than 679 and more than 10. Okay. I don't like those odds, boys.
Not a fan.
Hey, here's a question that I feel like I don't know. Not you guys, our traveling companions that well. Hey, you guys fight? Jeremiah, Gale?
Gale and Loaf just kind of look at each other and shrug a little bit. Jeremiah suddenly looks pretty confident about the situation. Jeremiah's like, it's been a couple of years, but I got a background. He pulls from under his traveling cloak a crossbow. He's like, I'm good. I'm good here.
Nice.
All right, look, and he sticks his head out the window and looks down. He's like, all right, Joe was downstairs handling our companion, so I'm going to go and help if y'all are all right with that.
If I may, if you can get Joe clear, I might be able to at least thin the herd a little.
I'm going to head on downstairs and see what I can do. So when you get down there, you do what you need to do, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, get Joe out of here.
All right. And Jeremiah takes one last look at you. He flings open the window and jumps right out.
Wait,
Damn, son.
We'll meet you in Concentra.
And he grabs onto the window. It's like, guys, it's fine. I got this. And he kind of kips himself up, shuts the window as he drops down.
Damn, Jeremiah.
Man, I wish I was that cool.
All right.
I
take my.
Go ahead.
I take my spear off my back and I just present it to either Loaf or Gale, just so they have a weapon.
You have a spear?
I've had a spear this
Loaf?
entire
I
time.
thought you had javelins.
Loaf is going to take that
both.
because that is 3 times the size of Gale.
Yeah. I do also have my machete. I don't know if that's a simple weapon or not, but
Gale can take that.
All right. I hand either a javelin or a machete to Gale.
Gale will take the machete because the javelin has the same problem as the spear.
Fair. It's smaller. It's more.
For Gale, it's a longsword.
All right. What I would like to
exactly.
do is I'd like to make my way to the stairs and sort of try to I guess roll stealth.
Hold
Hold up. Wait, are we doing this?
Oh, are we going? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm
Wait,
just
gonna walk out the door.
No, I wasn't
Wait.
going to walk out the door. I was going to try something. But we can establish more of a plan. I see I should probably have said what I was doing.
Dog.
Hold on. What are you thinking, Sophia? Are we gonna... There's more than 10. There's not 600 plus of them.
Right, yeah.
But there are more than
As
10.
long as there is a large number of them, say 20 feet close to each other, I can hit a lot of them very hard.
Okay. I mean...
We are also inside a building made of. What is this building
Probably
made out of?
stone.
Wood, stone?
Largely stone, some wood.
Okay, it's still probably some wood support, so don't go zapping the supports
Well,
off this building,
in
my
Zach
boy.
words, I was just going to cast Shatter.
That is more problematic because the building's made of stone.
I thought you meant fireball.
Oh, no. I mean, I could do that if the building's made of stone.
Either way, we're in a building where most of your things are going to be problematic.
I'm just saying,
I
big
say we need to
area
get
of
outside.
effect.
Can I make an intelligence check?
You can.
You can always make an intelligence check.
3.
Have I ever stopped you? No.
I draw
The
my
answer is
scythe.
no.
I draw my scythe and go, all right, boys, you ready to charge them?
No, we've established nothing.
Oh, okay. So, wait.
Question 1, terrain. In here or out there?
Steps give us the advantage if we're up top, right?
Arguably.
Arguably.
Thin their
I'm not
numbers
smart
out.
about many things, but combat I got. If you and I hold the stairs, we can just keep knocking people down, and then Saphir supports from behind, and we just slowly just thin the herd, as Saphir so eloquently put it.
Yes.
Or
Or
have you considered
No.
we could just jump out the window and make a run for it?
and just
If he did it, we can do it. There's a lot down there, and they're only looking for us. If we dash for it, maybe they just try to follow us. I don't know.
We are 3 floors up.
And in the middle of nowhere.
Oh God. Okay.
This is as out there as an inn can be.
I could try to draw them off.
Let's just go back to question 1. Do we stay or do we run?
I, for one, think we can take them. And that way we will not be on the run from people for very long.
So we stay.
I'm
Yes.
good with a
I say
good with
we
a
stay
fight.
and fight them.
All right, in here or out there?
Can I take a look out the window?
You can.
Perception 23.
Okay, I want you to make me an intelligence check and a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
boy.
Combined or
Yes.
okay? Intelligence is 16. Stealth is. I no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks, so that's a 14.
Yay.
So that's a total of
Excellent.
30.
So what you do is you put up a finger and you say, "Hold on."
Hold on.
Actually, hold on. Let's get hold on. And you push Wyatt out of the way of the door, and you creep across the hall, and you hear commotion coming from downstairs as you're moving through. And you open the door to the other side of the building, and you look out. You see a bonfire outside. A massive bonfire. Built just on the other side of the road from the inn. About 15, maybe 20 humanoids are gathered around it, scattered around. In the middle of it, in the middle of the bonfire, a massive scarecrow is being erected. Spindly legs with lumpy, bulbous arms, and a massive misshapen gourd for a head. You don't have to roll anything for this because you know the effigy of Yarrow, Lord of Reaping, one of the kings of the forest. You know that. You'll never forget that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. Is this something?
Okay.
Is this something I know or we know or
We all.
This is
my take on this. We all know this from being on the wall.
yeah.
okay.
We all know
wall
this because
stuff.
we're all soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
we've
this
seen
is-
we fought this before.
So Yarrow is a god from beyond the wall.
Correct.
He's the Ice King, one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
How far is the bonfire from the building? I know you said it's like across the road.
Probably about 200 yards.
Okay. 200 yards? So
200 yards. That's
600
600
feet.
feet.
Okay, cool.
Are there other
yeah.
buildings or is it just the inn?
It's the inn, and then there is a stable not too far, and that is actually when you want to get out of here, that's where you got to go.
yeah. So hang on. Let's back up. So Jackson, you come back and relay all this
Yeah,
to
I
us?
come back and relay all this.
Okay, so we're looking at least at max like 20 folks.
At minimum
somewhere
20.
around there.
At minimum
Okay.
20.
Then our options are pretty clear. Then we run, right? We can't. We're tough. We got patrons on our sides, but we can't take 20 Goliaths.
I can buy you some time to get to the stables, if you so wish.
I think that's probably the best bet. You'd be able to hold them off from afar. Jackson, you and I get wheels up, and we pick up Zephyr and everyone else, and we get out of here.
You do not need to pick me up.
Oh, right. You can fly. That's super sick. All right. All right. So,
Hold on. Chase, I don't know. I need to make a check for leaving people behind.
Okay, who are you leaving behind?
Everybody except the three of us.
Oh,
What check do I
All
need to
right.
make? Religion? For our quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, religion.
16. Guys, I don't want to be the one to say this, but I'm going to say it. I like those guys, but we've got a job to do. And our job doesn't involve any of them. It's the three of us who have to keep the patrons safe. And between the three of us, we've got 4 of them. Maybe they won't hurt them. If they didn't hurt the innkeep and they let everybody else go and they're just coming after us. Maybe if we run, they leave them. But either way, the 3 of us have to get out of here.
okay.
Right. I rolled a 16 to light my lamp.
Okay.
So I have that, and I just sort of string it from a belt so that I have that prepared. And I guess I start leading the way. At least I'm going to start heading downstairs. I'm not sure how you guys are going to get to the stable.
Right, so we need to get, the two of us need to get to the stable, Mordecai, basically?
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay. Do we go downstairs? We go out the window. Can you spider climb down the wall?
Probably. I think... Alright, stables are in the back.
Your window faces north. The other side faces south. The stables are east.
Okay. They're in
And the
east.
bonfire is north? On the other side of the road?
Bonfire is south.
The bonfire is
bonfire is
also south. Okay. So we would need
Yes.
to... Okay, so we can... Is there a window on the north or the east side that we could get out of?
There is a window on the north side.
So, theoretically... I'm sorry, I'm just having a harder time picturing the inn than I thought I would. So theoretically, could we... I mean, we're on the third floor, but theoretically, if there's a window on the north side, we could bust out that
you
window
could jump out.
and make a run for the stables.
You could. You're definitely going to be taking some damage jumping out that window.
But that's just me. One Zephyr can fly. Mordecai's got spiders.
Yep.
All right. I don't like this plan, but I think we don't have a choice.
As Jackson and Zephyr gear up, I'm going to go over to Loaf and Gale, because we're talking about this while they're still in the room. I'm going to huddle with them, and I'm just going to say, go out the front, run downstairs, get in the main bar, hide. The minute you see... We're going to try and lure them away. The minute you see an opening to get to the stables, you go, okay?
Yeah, you're not going to leave us, right?
No. No, I'm not.
Okay. All right.
And I look over my shoulder to Jackson and to Zephyr.
All right.
I will meet up with you guys. I tell Gale and Loaf to follow me. I turn into a bear, and I blitz through the front door. I'm
Okay.
going downstairs.
When he does that, I want to go out the window. I want to make... Can I
Okay.
make a check to see if I can climb the side of it down, or if I should just be better off jumping? I did successfully climb a building once before.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, either one.
All right. Athletics.
All right, so if I have this plan clear, it is Mordecai and Zephyr that are going to be taking the stairs, and you were going to go and prep the cart, right?
The cart
Jackson?
or... Well, how many horses or riding beasts were out there?
You'll have to make an assessment once you get there.
All right,
Okay.
so give me so I can kind of get the picture of what's happening. Are you having everyone follow you out, Griffin?
I am getting Loaf and Gale out of here, and then I'm banking on the fast that I can run super fast as an animal to catch up with you
Like
guys.
on your back they're riding, or
I'm getting them to the wagon. Maybe they can just snag a horse and go, and then I will catch up with you guys.
well, like I'm just saying, like if there's a bunch of dudes downstairs, how are they going to get past all of them?
I'm a bear.
I realize that, but they're not.
Well, let's let it play out then.
Okay.
This feels like the highest stakes we've had yet, and we just wrapped up an art.
My heart's pounding. Like, I am shaky.
Okay.
I want to be at the pretty much the top of the stairs to the bottom floor when he goes through the door, because I have some ideas.
Okay.
And I hope that
Okay.
it works.
All right, but then
Okay.
you can fly, and you're just gonna take off. I'm gonna bust through that window or whatever, and then you can just get out after me, right?
You say that, and I just like open the window. I'm like, you do not need to bust.
Fair. All right, I'm gonna make that athletics check, and I think shit's about to go down.
Yep.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
All right.
Athletics.
I love you guys.
Oh boy.
I love you guys.
You're splitting the party.
25.
Boom.
Okay. You can take 2 rounds to climb down.
Okay. Can I make a stealth check?
You can.
I leave.
Disadvantage because you're on the side of a building.
Fair.
I leave that window open,
Okay.
so I have an exit point.
Okay.
13.
All right, so you start making your way down the side of the building to head over to the barn. Mordecai is busted down the door and is going to bolt down to the first floor. Is that your plan?
Yes.
In bear form.
I'm following Il and Loaf because I have ideas once they get through the front door and outside.
So Jesus, because it's actually 6 of you because Wyatt is also with you, the innkeep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wyatt's with me.
You all head outside, or rather start heading down the stairs. I need you to make me a stealth check.
Oh, those going downstairs?
Yes. Yes, everybody going downstairs needs to make me a stealth check.
Noise. 18.
What is bear stealth? That's a 17.
Boom.
Okay. Because of the noise that you are hearing from the first floor, you are actually able to slip by looks like some sort of a patrol group on the second floor.
Sweet.
You head downstairs and you find that the room is thrashed. Tables and chairs are thrown about and upended, covering the windows and doors. A Goliath lay slumped over the bar, another one in the fireplace. Joe is tangling with the final one as they stand up on a table. Joe is holding a pair of axes and seems to be using them pretty well. As you enter, Jeremiah pops up from behind the bar with a crossbow. Places in 5! And he takes a shot, striking the now distracted man. Thank you, 5! The Dragonborn responds and brings both axes down, killing the Goliath.
Yeah.
This plan was now
Right, so-
entirely worth it just for that line.
So the bottom floor is clear now?
Bottom floor is clear, but there are still the 20 or more that are outside that Jackson saw at first.
All right, well,
Okay,
so...
we come
Mordecai.
running downstairs.
Bear man. All right, you take the rest outside. I will distract the people upstairs for just a few more moments, and then I shall join you shortly.
Excellent. All right, I think there's a door in the kitchen that will get us outside.
Cool. I bear that way.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm sorry, I did forget to mention this. The windows and doors in this room are barricaded and covered up from chairs and whatnot being thrown around.
Nice. Okay. Let's roll.
All right, Jackson, you have made it to the ground, and you are making your way across. There's about 200 feet of space in between the inn and the barn itself, and there is almost nothing in between that. You see the Final Flight's wagon is positioned outside, and you do hear some horses from inside the barn. Go ahead and make me another stealth check.
Okay. 15.
You are good at slipping through. Are the two of you doing anything before you leave the inn?
So I want to go upstairs, and sort of wait until dudes are in the hallway, but sort of stay out of sight. And I'm going to have some thaumaturgy fun here. So as they're in the hallway, I can do 3 different effects at the same time.
Yes.
Here. So as they step out first, all the doors in the hallway, either, depending on if they're either open or closed, they do the opposite real quick. So either all the doors go shaboom behind them, or they all blast open.
Okay.
Any sort of candles or torches that are lining the hall and lighting it up grow and burn a little more furiously, and the room starts to shake.
Excellent. This room... Now, what I like to imagine is because you are one of the deeps, what you are essentially doing is you are going into the source code of each of these things and just fucking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're turning the light intensity on the candles just up to 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. And so that they freak out and be like, there is no escape for you. And then I step out and I just look at them and go, hi. And then I run up the stairs.
What?
Okay. And for the first time, you actually get a good look at this group. What you thought was a single Goliath with a candle, it actually turns out to be weird and stooped and gnarled, and it has a pair of dogs with it.
Oh, boy.
And it looks up, Valaxa! And it tosses a light at you.
I'm running.
You run upstairs. Okay, you run. So we'll get back to you in a second. We'll bounce over to Mordecai. What are you doing? You're taking off, right?
Joe definitely seems to have, like, a plan, and so I'm basically just trying to take point on guiding people through the back, and, okay. I'll let Joe call the shots in terms of direction. I'm just being the front man.
Well, you also is bear.
Front bear, yeah.
Is bear, cannot speak.
Okay. All right. So you take off out the door, and you can see the barn from where the door opens. Like, it's right fucking there. I am going to need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, though.
That's going to be 13.
Okay. You take off, and you don't even look over your shoulder. You know what Jackson described to you. You've seen these things on the other side of the wall before, and they never were good. It always meant that their power was swelling. You've never even heard of a ritual like this being performed over here.
Yipes. Talking about the big scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yarrow. Yeah, I shake off the willies, and my crew sees like Mordecai physically shake. Like I was shaking water off myself, and I keep running. Do I see any immediate threats?
Not in between you and the barn. Make me an intelligence check.
Sure. 12.
From what Wyatt said, it sounded like they were pretty amicable about letting folks go.
Yeah.
Your best guess is that they have left this open intentionally so that their ritual would not be interrupted by anybody else who wanted to leave quietly. With a 12, it seems like they might be claiming new territory.
Interesting.
Jackson.
Yes.
You have reached the barn. You hear horses on the inside. Give me a perception. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 14.
Okay. As you get to the barn, you look over your shoulder and you see the bear running towards you with a bunch of people in tow.
All right. What do I see in the barn? There's the cart, and then how many more mounts are there?
The cart is sitting just outside the barn. There are 4 horses inside the barn. You need 2 to pull the cart. Make me a perception check.
23.
Oh, go ahead and roll me a stealth check as well.
24.
All right, you slip into the barn unseen. The heavy wood of the barn cuts the chanting and singing from the bonfire down. Much louder is the sound of the horses. While it seems like most of them were taken when the assault started, you see that there are still enough for you to get out of here well enough. With your perception check, you hear something moving around on the second floor. It sounds bipedal and big. Bipedal means 2. Oh no. And it sounds directly above you.
Okay. And I saw Mordecai and all of them running towards the barn.
Yep.
How far away were they?
They were probably about halfway there.
I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to draw my scythe and go upstairs, trusting that they can all get the horses.
Okay, cool. All right, you head on upstairs. That'll take us to Zephyr. All right.
So... Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead.
So you hit the landing of the 3rd floor, and something rises up out of the floor right behind you. It is that light that that thing was carrying. Oh. And it is going to make an attack on you.
Okay.
The light is?
Yes. It is going to roll a 15.
That's gonna hit me. This worries me.
It is going to deal 8 lightning damage to you as the will-o'-the-wisp just lays into you a little bit. Ooh. And now it's your turn.
While I'm running, I want to maybe do a couple over the shoulder Eldritch blasts.
Okay.
So I'm assuming make the attacks at disadvantage since I'm no looking it.
Correct.
No scope. No scope 360.
360 no scope. Oh, I rolled 2 16s.
Okay.
Plus 6,
nice.
So 22.
Okay, excellent.
That's
and
360 no scope YY ladder
You
stall.
get 2 blasts of 2 rays of that now.
All right, cool. So let me do the second attack roll. 18.
That does not hit.
An 18?
AC of 19 on Will-o'-the-Wisps.
They're very small.
They're wispy.
Yes.
So the first one, that's pretty good, is going to deal 12 force damage.
You blast this thing into a wall. It's still up and moving, but you've bought yourself just a second to do whatever you're going to do.
Oh, I'm just going to duck back into the room that we were in and dive out the window and get my fly going.
So you blast that over your shoulder, you slam the door behind you for whatever good it's going to do, and you take a running jump and you plank yourself out the window. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check for how cool this is.
It's a 14.
It's mediocrely
If
cool.
anybody was watching, they would be very impressed. But yeah, you snap your fingers and those electric wings pop off, and you head on.
Actually, what I wanted to do is I want to do a flyover of the bonfire.
Okay.
Ooh.
Or as close as I can. Well, I need to be within 150 feet of it.
Okay.
And I just want to drop a fireball right in the middle of the bonfire.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
You have to light your lantern.
He did.
I lit it before I left.
Oh,
did
because
you?
I prepped it.
He did.
Yeah.
He made that
I
check.
prepped it before we left.
Ignore me.
For this exact purpose.
Fuck me
Okay.
then.
And so
right.
yeah, I just want to while I'm flying over, just boosh and drop a fireball in the middle of their bonfire to try
Okay.
to blow some fuckers up.
All right. You can definitely do that. We will move to you. We'll get back to you in a second. Mordecai.
Absolutely.
You and your posse are rolling.
Do I see Jackson leave?
You see Jackson kind of look out the door behind you, like it is lit inside the barn, and he takes off inside, and you lose track of him there.
That's okay. I just wanted to know, like, if I arrived at the barn and he wasn't there, at least I know he's not, like, he didn't go missing.
Exactly. Yeah, you know where he
That's
is.
all I wanted to establish.
Roughly.
Cool. Then I'm just going to keep leading everyone to the barn. I trust the Final Flight knows how to set up their own wagon. They don't need a bear's help. I'm just
Yep.
going to be on guard duty.
All of them except for Joe immediately set up to start, getting the wagon wheels up. Joe moves with you.
I growl disapprovingly at Joe.
Joe don't give a fuck.
I, like, gesture and, like, am paw pointing toward the wagon.
Okay, make me a. Is this persuasion or are you intimidating?
Look, they're both the same, so it can be either.
Okay.
We'll say persuasion. I like
Okay.
Joe. That's still a 15 with a -1.
Yeah. All right, Joe's just shrugs like, "Oh,
Brr!
you better come back alive."
I'd give a very big nod of the bear head. And I'm just on patrol duty.
Joe kips up on top of the wagon and takes a defensive position. Jeremiah gets into the wagon seat and just like has his crossbow ready, and he's eyeing down the ritual going on out there.
Do I know about how long in seeing them set up before, how long it takes them to get set up and go?
From this kind of a situation, once they have a pair of horses, they'll be ready to go in a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna start scoping out an exit route if I can from here.
Sure.
Taking us as far away from the bonfire as possible.
Make me
That the wagon can travel on.
Make me perception.
Could I argue survival?
Yes.
Beautiful. 17. 18.
Nice.
You could take off right down the road. The road is
Sweet.
well traveled. It is clear as far as you can tell. No reason for you to just not be able to move down that way.
Sweet. I love it.
Okay. Jackson.
Yes.
All right.
I would like to.
me-
Can I pull my shield off too and hold and going up scythe and shield.
Roll me a stealth check.
15.
As you come up over the top of the stairs, into the hayloft, you see this thing. It is the biggest Goliath you have ever seen, easily 8 feet tall. It has war paint all over its body, and you can tell without even, having to ask one of your friends that this thing is clearly got some magic going on to it. And it looks at you directly. And we're going to have to roll some initiative.
Baller.
Oh, shit. 14 for Mortimer.
Is it just me and the Goliath rolling? I assumed.
For go ahead and roll your initiative now, and then when you enter in, you will be in the next round of combat. Because you're right there, anyway, so that's fine.
20.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, nice. That's 16.
Excellent. All right. Everybody rolled very well.
How far away is this thing from me? Cool. I'm going to bonus action for Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
And I just charge at him. Alright. Attack number 1. At advantage is a 27. Alright. That is going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Attack number 2
Love.
is a natural 20.
That'll do it.
That's going to be
Crit, boys!
20 points of damage.
Hot damn.
Cool. And now I'm going to Jackson Surge and do it again.
Yeah, you are.
Yay!
22.
Mm-hmm.
That is 10 points of damage.
Keeping that easy math for me, I'm about that.
And 19.
Excellent. That'll do that.
15.
Okay.
Shout.
And I take my reaction to drop into parry stance to raise my AC even more.
Yeah, what is your AC with shield plus parry?
19.
19? Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, you big ugly thing.
That is going to take it to his turn. First attack is going to be a 24.
That hits.
That is going to be 13 damage.
What kind?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, I take half that. Round up or round down?
Round up.
Okay. So 7.
Second attack is going to be a 17.
That does not hit.
Okay. Zephyr, you are over top of the ritual, and you start hearing shouts from below you. You have been spotted.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a natural 20 on their perception checks.
Wonderful. They won't be able to see much in a second.
No, they won't.
So I fireball the fire pit.
Right.
They need to make dex saves.
Excellent.
I don't know how. You said there's 20 people there, so I
Just
don't know how you
about.
want to do that.
I'm gonna.
As we sit here and listen to Chase roll 20 dexterity saves.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll them in groups. So I'm going to roll 4d20, and we'll see what is the DC that
Groups
they need
of
to hit.
5. I like it.
Yep.
They need to beat a 14.
Okay.
4d20.
Cool.
Blaze it.
Okay. Half save.
Love it.
Ooh,
That was
good
a
dice.
pretty good roll.
That sound was just nice.
That was a top
only,
tier
and that's
fully
only
work.
6 right there.
Okay.
So that. Whew. So 28 plus 11 is 39.
39.
So and
Wow.
All right.
Juicy fireball.
You are able to take out a huge chunk of these guys, HP, because that is potent for most people.
and I zip away as fast as possible.
Yeah, you do.
You have him out
It
up there.
blows up and I'm like, oh
Bye.
shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Okay, here we go. We'll
And
there. Okay, cool.
and Zephyr,
Yeah.
I need a really great one-liner. Bombs away is not good enough.
Smoke this.
Burn baby burn, disco inferno.
Okay.
All right, now say it with gusto.
Burn baby burn, disco inferno.
All right, good.
All right, I
now
like it.
add an element of danger to it, like your life is at risk.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
No, that was
All right,
sexy.
all right.
That was sexy.
Now, was that sexy?
That was sexy,
little
not
sexy.
not life in danger.
I was thinking more like James
Take it again.
Bond danger.
Can we take it again? Take it again.
All right. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. No?
All right, and cut.
Thank you.
Janet!
We'll fix it in post.
Was that all right?
Do we get it?
All right,
Did
cool.
we get it?
All right. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, that's what ADR's for.
Yeah.
There we are.
You see, you think we'll fix it in post, but that's my job. Like, Chase will fix it in post.
Chase will fix it in post.
I would like to spend the rest of my movement, and maybe with a little help from my Detect Magic Elders site, to maybe try to get a read on those two. Because with patrons, they gotta be some, like, magic-y boys.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead. I am going to have you make me a perception check, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm currently, like, I don't know how Bear would register on that, because, like, I did Druid Magic to do that.
Right.
Yeah. 17.
That's enough. You're able to pick them up. And not only are you able to pick them up, but you're able to pick something crazy up in the barn with them.
Yeah, I'm a jet there real fast.
All right, so you blast off like the speed of light, and that is going to take us to Mordecai. You hear the
Yeah.
commotion going on upstairs.
Okay.
You
there's a ladder.
you hear Jackson's war cry, which is Jackson Surge.
It's in fiction, him just yelling his own name like he's a Pokemon.
Jackson Surge!
It's how I reach my final form.
There's a ladder going up to the hayloft.
There's a staircase.
Okay, well, I have 40 feet of movement. Can I rush up the stairs and will that put me in attack range?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, cool.
Then,
Great.
Mortibear goes galumphing up the staircase, and as I do so, you hear Mordecai's battle cry, which is just, and I rage.
Excellent.
Gorgeous.
Was that an angry cow?
It was a bear. But
Okay.
Thanks for playing. And I'm going to tear into this guy twice because
Bear
I have
style.
multi-attack.
Excellent.
Style.
And advantage
'Cause
Flanking. if you're in
Chase,
if
that's
we're
right.
both in melee. Yeah.
That's correct.
The first one is going to be a 17.
Okay.
That's my bite.
That'll hit.
Okay, the bite hits and attack with the claws. That's going to be 19, so that'll hit as well. Okay, the bite is going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the claws are gonna be 14 slashing damage. Oh, sorry, add 4 to all that because I have rage damage as well.
Okay. Okay. And what was that last attack? I'm sorry. 14 you said?
16 total with the rage damage.
Okay. You do your damage, and you feel like your attacks aren't landing as potently as you feel like they should. You're just not able to carve in as deeply as you thought you would be able to.
Does he have, like, mage armor on, maybe?
Maybe
Protection?
resistance of some kind. I don't know. I'm a bear.
That's fair. It is a
Duh.
momentary deficiency that you've got going on right now.
Hey, GM. Does my scythe, the silver scythe, does that count as magic?
Oh, it certainly does.
Okay, cool.
That'd be it.
I didn't have that written down. I should probably have that written down.
It's a +1 weapon,
Yeah.
so all +1 weapons have that particular boon associated.
That's fair.
Oh, cool. Great. I like that rule. Clarify. I like that rule right now.
Yep,
If you need me to just make some bear sounds for B-roll, I can do that.
we're good. All right. As you start tearing into this guy, you hear the commotion outside rise to a fevered pitch as that fireball lands. Jackson, you're up.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We have to stop for a second.
Okay.
What happened?
What do we have to do? Or what level of druidism or triple classing does Mordecai have to take to be able to one day wild shape into a telepathic bear?
Ryan, you can't take away my endgame plot, you asshole.
Well, you can edit that out. Right, so I'm in melee with this thing, and as I block the second attack, I see Mortibear appear out of nowhere, and we give each other a quick fist bump. Well, fist bump to paw bump. And then I'm just going to roll into this thing again.
Okay.
Hey, I'll make the bear sounds around here, Zach, okay?
I just wanted to join in.
Are you a bear?
No, I'm a dragon.
That's right. I love you.
I attack again.
Okay.
With flanking because bear. 25 for
That'll
13
hit.
damage.
Yep.
And second attack is a 20, not natural,
Okay.
and an additional 15 damage.
Okay. This thing is looking very bad.
Okay, great. If I move around to its back, can I get an op attack if it attacks Mordecai?
If it only attacks Mordecai.
Okay.
Because you have already observed this thing attacking twice. So if it
Right.
devotes part of its round to playing with you as well, then...
True.
Yep.
Can I shove as a bonus action?
No, that is a full round. That is a full
Okay.
round action.
Okay, then I'm just gonna take Fighting Spirit again, and then I will drop into parry again. And I will not
Okay.
move around.
All right.
You don't need to find another thing.
Well, I do.
Just make it up. It has 2 hit points. Breathing.
You're actually not very far off. Ryan has done yeoman's work on this thing. However,
I was gonna say, I've dealt like 70 damage at this point.
much more than that, actually. This thing...
Really? Oh, yeah.
You've clobbered the shit out of this thing in a way I was not anticipating.
Jackson Surge!
However, other things have come to light that will need to be handled as well.
Sure.
I did like 8 damage.
Yes,
to
you
it.
did. We did fist paw bump.
It's true.
I want to see that gif.
Jackson, you see this thing's eyes go wild, and it is going to wall up on you and you alone.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay? I have rolled a 24 and a 25.
Those will both hit.
Okay. First attack is going to be 13 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is going to be 14 damage.
Okay. Are those both bludgeoning still?
Yep.
Okay,
bludgeoning.
so I take-
He's just walloping you with his fists.
Okay, so I take both, but I take half from both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not even using a weapon?
No, this guy's a badass.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be less...
Can you train me?
Let's see, unless anybody has anything else they would like to do, that is going to take us to Zephyr.
Hi, it's me. You know how sometimes barns have like the big door on the side that like slides open so it's
Yeah.
easier to get hay in?
Yeah,
Is this one in this barn open perchance?
it is.
Ooh, wonderful. So I want to make my grand entrance of swooping in, and I want to witch blast this dude.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. What is
My
your,
flying
what is
speed
your...
is 60, so I would assume that I could have gotten there between last
Yeah.
round and this round.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That's good. That
Okay.
is a 24.
Okay. Deal your damage.
All right, 3d12. Let's do this. It's pretty good. So that's 15. Yeah. Oh, that's 25 lightning damage.
So you fly in and you
Is
finger
this
guns.
a Dragon Superman Ultimate Kill Steal right here? Is that what this is?
That's exactly what this is. He flies in and just finger guns. Lightning races across and it knocks this awful looking thing onto the ground floor. Dead.
Damn.
Dead.
Kill.
So after he dies, I salute. Thank you for flying Air Zephyr.
And we just look at you like, what the fuck, dude? We had it.
You're welcome. I just blew up a fuck ton of them. They're probably coming here. We should go.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherpathpodcast. You can support our efforts by throwing us a few bones a month over at patreon.com/anotherpath, or by rating and reviewing the show over on iTunes. You can find me on Twitter at CQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that luck favors the bold.
Hey, question. I need some approval for this tweet. Super special shout out to @DulayHill on tonight's recording of Another Path.
Let's
Hope
do
he
that.
enjoys
I
it.
approve this message.
I approve this text. He'll be so confused because, well, no, he won't be because he'll never see it.
We'll never see it.
Probably. Is Dule Hill A-list enough to manage his, or like B-list enough to manage his own Twitter?
Probably.
Probably.
the
How many
question.
followers does Dule Hill have, Zach?
Does Dule Hill
just
Cold
the
open just keeps going and going.
Dule Hill has 311,000 followers.
That's kind of right on the edge for
Okay.
me. He might run it, he might not.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also Dule
And it's like,
Hill,
does-
and he's just a goof. I think he'd be like, yeah, I want to use my own Twitter.
So is this how we know that Another Path will have made it, when we can get a guest spot from Dule Hill?
Well, let's see. I
I'm
just
okay
tweeted
with
at him,
that.
so...
Is that the high point of our show?
I am okay with Dule Hill being our metric of success.
All right, hey, okay, Dule Hill, if
Right.
you hear this, I love you. Big fan.
Oh yeah. I think we could all say we're big Dule Hill fans.
Dule Hill. Jamaican Inspector Man.
Cannot tell you how many times you've sung that when we've been at work.
Jamaica.
Jamaican Inspector.
It's a good
Man.
jam. You gotta give
good
it. The
bit.
Psych musical episode's top notch. Like, they got Anthony Rapp.
It's
like,
real good.